video we're going to learn how to play Brand New Key by Melanie, or Melanie Safka, who is so charming. I absolutely love her voice. I love this song. She is such a good vocalist, and we're gonna try our best, right? So this is a great song for a beginner ukulele player because there's only 3 chords, and they are 3 really easy chords that you probably already know if you've been playing a little bit. But if you don't, that's okay. We'll go through them today. We're gonna talk a little bit about vocally how to sing this song, or what to think about when we're singing this song, because it is pretty rangy. So I'll share what limited knowledge I have with you, and let's just get started. Here we go. There is a downloadable chord sheet that I have available. Link to that is in the description of this video. That is a free resource for you because I never want money to be an obstacle for people to play music. We're gonna just start with the chords. Again, if you know C, G7, and F really well, you can go ahead and skip this part. So just a little review, how to play C. You're gonna use your 1, 2, 3 third finger on the 3rd fret of the A string. You're gonna press it straight down, and there we go. Now, next chord is G7. You're gonna keep the 3rd finger on the A string, and you're gonna slide it to the 2nd fret. You're going to add your 2nd finger to the 2nd fret of the C string. And then you're going to add your 1st finger to the 1st fret of the E string. Now mine might sound lower than yours, my G might sound lower than yours because I have a low G on my instrument. But the chord will be the same. So let's just do a little practice going from C to G7. So here we go. Here's C. 1, 2, ready, play C. And slide it over, add your other 2 fingers for G7, ready, go. And back to C, and ready, go. Back to G7, 1, 2, ready, go. And back to C, 1, 2, ready, go. If you are not having all 4 of your strings ring when you're playing the G7, check to make sure that your fingers are not touching any other strings. So what might happen is maybe your second finger is touching that E string. It's like touching lightly, and it's not going to ring. So you want to make sure that you are pressing straight toward the fretboard at as perpendicular as you can make it. So as straight on as it can go. Last chord we have is the F chord. You're going to take your 2nd finger and put it on the 2nd fret of the G string. 1st finger goes on the 1st fret of the E string. So you got a diagonal. Again, make sure that you are pressing straight, perpendicular, straight into the fretboard instead of this, because you're not going to get anything if that happens. It's really important that you have your fingers in exactly the right space. When you're going, and we do have a couple of transitions where we go from F to G7, so let's talk about it. So 1st finger is going to stay where it is. 2nd finger is going to move up to the C string, but stay in the 2nd fret. And then you're going to add your 3rd finger to the 2nd fret of the A string. So let's go F to G7. Starting on F, 1, 2, ready, here's F. Keep your 1st finger down for G7, ready, go. Here's F, ready, go. Here's G7 now. Here is F now. Here's G7 now. So if that is your challenge right now, is just to learn the chords, then as we're playing the song, you can feel free to just worry about the chords being in the right place at the right time, right? Just strum with your thumb. That's totally fine for now. If you feel really comfortable with these 3 chords and you're like, well, I think I can handle a strumming pattern at this time, here's what I do. You can do what you like. Again, like when you're covering a song, you're free to make any kind of artistic choices that you want, really. I mean, I don't necessarily see songs as sacred. I see like different interpretations of songs as different reflections of the artists that perform them. This is what I think works for me. What I'm gonna do is I am going to put my 2 fingers, like a quiet coyote, my second and third fingers with my thumb, and this part of my nail strums down, my thumb strums up. I know that's different from a lot of different players. A lot of people use just their index finger. If you like to do that, you know you love that, keep doing that. If you're not sure, you're trying to find different things you like, see if you like this. The reason it works for me, I think, is because my ring finger is longer than my index finger, and it's just easier for my wrist to stay loose that way. Now the pattern is just down, down, up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to count 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. Every number is a down, every and is an up. So you can even think, no stopping the motion, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and just try that on your instrument, no chord. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4. So I'm just going to take out some of the ands. I'm going to have 2 and then 4 and. So I'm only really taking out 2 sounds. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1. Some other intermediate steps, if like keeping track is too much, think about 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and. You can also try 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and then you can put them together, or you can just put random ands in different places and see how you like it. Like, it's really up to you. There's many, many options. I just want to present as many options as it takes for you to learn how to control the strum. So I'm pretty sure I have now just gone over everything that you need to know about playing it on the instrument. Let's talk a little bit about singing this song. Now, I have a female voice or a higher voice, and a lot of higher voices have what's called a break, and it's a different feeling. Like when you sing up high, they call it your head voice because that is really where you can feel the resonance. And when you sing down low, that's usually the range that you speak in. That's your chest voice. This is me not being a vocal specialist and just telling you what I know and what I have researched so far. My suggestion, as you are practicing this, is to try and support as much as you can when you go down that scale, because that's basically a scale. I've got a brand new pair. As you're going down in your range, do the best you can to support from below what's happening up here. You know, it's gonna feel strange for a while. It's gonna feel like it's not natural. It's not gonna feel like maybe it's gonna feel uneven, and this is a journey for me as well. So just wanted to put that out there. Like, this is something you can work on. If you're like, oh, I can't sing this song because I don't have Melanie Safka's voice, you can sing the song. Your vocal skills are a thing you can actually work on, just like your ukulele skills. And I just wanted to be really upfront about that. I am definitely working on this. I do, as a teacher, feel an obligation to share with you what I know and what has been a learning process for me. So that's that. Here we go. So I'm gonna just do a couple of rounds of C, and then we will get into it. Here we go. Be sure to do it with extra sass. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I hope you found that tutorial helpful. I hope you enjoyed learning to play it and sing this really cool song that's just so much fun and so silly. I absolutely love that she's kind of a psycho. So, until next time, stay mindful, stay musical, and stay at a treble.